What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Nani Poppin'. I'm your host, Bijudama BJ, the Dub Lord.
You already know the vibes. It's your boy J Field, the host who no more animated most, the Supreme Senpai, Lord Hood Kage of the village hitting in the hood.
He says better man.
All the names.
Man, feel good to be back. It's weird kind of being in front of somebody, but you know, ain't nothing to just do it. It's the Shonen Siren, the manga monarch, Hat Riley himself. Slap checking in.
I'm gonna need you to add the Q connoisseur to your name, cause the way he finessed the Q, y'all be surprised, bruh.
The finest selections only.
For sure, I went my entire... I low-key went like till I was like 15 without knowing what a Q was for real.
Oh yeah, no, Q's been a way of life.
I see.
That's organized, man. Q connoisseur. Hey, good assist.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
All
What we
right.
here for?
We got a great episode for you all today. Y'all know how we like to get started. Slap, give us the news.
Alright, so yeah, for our viewers who may not know, we didn't get to record last week, so we got like 2 weeks worth of news.
Yes,
So don't
sir.
worry. Starting off, I'll start off with last week's and just bring it to current times. The author of Tokyo Ghoul, Sui Ishida, came out with a new manga the other week called Chojin X. Looks very promising. The art was great. Manga monarch was pleased. I'm interested to see where that goes. And then Toei Animation, they announced a new Dragon Ball Super film for 2022. Don't know what it's gonna be about, but just my personal, professional speculation. I'm gonna say they're gonna do a movie on the current art that just got done with. So it was about this dude named Moro. He was like a wizard.
I was
like
hoping
planning
that.
Yeah, I see.
if that's what the movie is about, I'm gonna be real excited.
I'm be
for it.
hyped, but like just like me scouring online, some other people think it might be about the first Super Saiyan God. Cause remember it was a legend that Beerus was talking about, like, oh yeah, we once heard of a guy, you know,
Yeah.
was able to do that for him. So we'll see. In drip related news, Crunchyroll teamed up with Gucci to drop hoodies. Yeah, it's like animated and it just say Gucci on it. Going for $1,250.
Okay,
So,
well, they lost me there, but
yeah,
is King
but-
Christian the face of it?
No, you would think, right? The drip is on the mall. So, to my viewers, I want you all to bang on our pod episodes so we can get the money to buy these Gucci hoodies. You know what I'm saying? We
And
want
then, if they do it enough, you know, we ain't even selfish. We gonna get an extra one to give away.
Right.
But we gotta get ours first, so get us
100%.
there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so all in all, we need 5,000 from y'all. Three for us. I mean 4 for us, and then I guess we'll pitch in for all good on the hoodie if y'all get the 4 of us some Gucci hoodies.
There will be a GoFundMe link added to the bio.
And Patreon, subscribe to it all. But in anime, in shows that isn't anime but feel like anime related news, Castlevania final season came out last week. I haven't got a chance to watch it.
I started it.
You started? I haven't heard nobody talking about it. So is it good at least? It's okay. All right. All right. So that was it for last week. So going into this week, I like to see people go above and beyond for the quality of anime. So I don't know the reason, but the film staff for Evangelion, you know, the movie series, they all went skydiving as research for an epic battle. So I was like, oh, okay, that's tough. We about to see some crazy angles. We about to see some crazy scenes.
I respect it.
Yeah. And then, a show I've been talking about with you guys a lot lately, Tokyo Revengers, amongst a few others, have just got a reveal for a dub cast. So you always know it's a good sign when the show gets a dub because they're doing pretty well. We can expect more to go. And also Tokyo Revenger news, the manga is entering its final arc, which is also great news because Tokyo Revengers might not ever slow down as anime. They can keep going full steam ahead and without having to worry about catching up to it.
How many chapters is the manga so far, do you know?
No, I don't know. I don't read it. I kind of want to, but at the same time I don't, because I like to be surprised by anime. And then aside from that, the manga Berserk, Kentaro Miura, he passed away last week. That was pretty sad. Berserk, one of the greatest stories ever told.
Definitely.
He passed away at 54. And then we got not a date, but a month for when Mashoko Tensei is coming back. You can expect it in October, unless we get any more delays. So they got approved for season 2 and 3. I don't think this is season 2. I think this is like the second half of season 1. I believe. I'm not too sure. We'll hear more about it as we get closer to that date. And that's it for me.
Okay, better it up.
In other news, man, I turned over with that BJ. I seen like 3 chin hairs in the sunlight. BJ has been wanting a beard for a long time. It looked like he got a little lash comb or something.
BJ been training for this, bro. You been training for this.
Speaking of training, let's get into our main topic of the day.
Let's get to the main topic of the day. The topic honoring our co-host, BJ. BJ just got back off from surgery, so he's back in full effect.
I don't know what the surgery was for anymore. It might have been hair transplants. Where did he get these chairs?
It might have been like a cheek transplant. He got a new chin. That chin is familiar. He said that stash one there last time.
You gotta know it got to the bottom of
it. Yeah, man. But just like I said, to honor our homeboy who took a couple of weeks off just to to elevate.
Yes,
we're gonna talk about our favorite training arcs in anime. So go ahead, start us off.
Okay. I'm gonna start us off with what is everybody know my favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho, and in my opinion, the entire Dark Tournament is really like one big training arc. You feel me? Everything is just leading up to he gotta fight Toguro. And every fight is kind of just like a stepping stone, you feel me? Even with Genkai being there with him from the whole time, still training him, he ain't really know it was Genkai, quote unquote, but you feel me? She was still putting in work when they were fighting those students who were mind controlled or everything, and he couldn't really like see all the attacks coming. You feel me? He was stepping it up every time.
I don't know how they didn't think that was Genkai.
What? Even when the mask came off and it was young Genkai, that looked like a little Genkai.
Yeah, bro. They was middle schoolers. Can't go fast.
She didn't even change clothes.
She changed clothes. She had the same exact fit.
She put a bag on her face and was like, I'm not Genkai.
They said it was like, wait, a platypus.
Yeah,
he said, wait a minute.
That's funny.
So yeah, the entire Dark Tournament is great training art.
Okay.
I'm kind of glad you went that route because I was considering this show, and I'm just gonna say it's Hunter x Hunter, and to me, the whole show is damn near a training arc, bro.
No, because I got one from Hunter x Hunter too.
A specific one?
Yeah, a specific one.
Oh, like I said, the whole series is damn near a big training arc for real. Like every time they face something new, you know what I'm saying, they had to figure out like a new ability or a new move, and they met unlimited professors and stuff along the way to help them like get in the right direction. So yeah, I'll let you talk about the specific.
When the first time I was about to go ahead, I'm gonna say Greed Island.
There he is.
Greed Island is when they was working with Biscuit, and so she taught Wing, which is the guy that first taught them about men. And so it's like, I'm gonna get y'all together while we here, and that's like they really got into it, like learning the basics of men and like proper men control amongst the pros. Like they was all doing the whole exercise with the focusing the men on the eyes and the shoveling and all that. So like I feel like that's where they leveled up the most.
Yeah, for sure.
Greed Island, like Biscuit really got them together in a very short amount of time too. Yeah, like it wasn't for her. Cause Greed Island's when they fought the volleyball dude, right?
Yeah, Razor.
Yeah, Razor. Like if it wasn't for her, it couldn't have took Razor. They wouldn't have had the ability.
You know, I think I enjoyed that part of Hunter x Hunter a little too much.
I did too.
Alright, so as long as it wasn't just me, bro.
Well, yeah, I ended. I'm like, they smart. They
yeah, man, like even when he soaking and stuff, like I was just like, man, this is amazing.
I never thought of that. Bro, he said the back, he just stuck to him. I was like, oh, he's sucking too goated, bro.
Yeah.
Even though he's a pedophile, he's so
Man, speaking of pedophiles,
yeah, we don't
I know
support pedophilia.
We're going a little off the rails here, but Pretty Boy Detective Agency, whatever.
You started it?
Yeah.
Okay, what you think?
And it's a. Watch it. We
talking about it? All right, because I ain't watched it.
We'll talk about it.
Like, only plan to watch it because they had a catchy song.
Is that the only reason why?
Yeah, that was it. I'm gonna check this out.
What you trying to tell me, my boy?
Man.
And freaking hell, man.
It ain't freaking hell, but like.
He said it's weird hell, man.
Freaking light.
Why watch it? Because we gotta have a conversation.
He said he freaky adjacent, man.
I ain't freaky, but I can show you where it's at.
Let's say that one time. Yeah.
Go crazy. Alright, well, another one that I have, I'm gonna go with The Legend of the Shield Hero. Okay. In my opinion, you feel me? That entire beginning part where after my man's got hold and everything, hit rock bottom. That was like one giant training arc. He ain't had no teacher neither. He was just getting it out the mud. Like, I'm gonna start.
Nobody rock him. He had no support.
Nothing, man. I'm gonna just.
Man, two things to say on that, bro. One, guys, don't be assaulting women, and women, don't be lying about it, dog.
Swear.
Don't be lying about it, bro. Because all Shield Hero is the story of the setup chick. That's all it is, bro.
Literally lied on that. The most devious woman in anime, I'm convinced.
No.
Who more devious?
Tower of God, shorty.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather get pushed into I'd rather get pushed into an ocean full of sea monsters than tell that I rape somebody.
Literally. I gotta live with that.
They gotta live with that.
Everybody think I'm
the ocean.
Bro,
you hero.
Bro, and she was the princess, so everybody really believed her. Like, ain't nobody want him to be a hero.
Yeah, but see, the reason I say it's different, because he didn't really care about none of them, bro. He thought he loved that little wheelchair shorty who was scaring him the whole time. I feel like that's way worse, bro.
Yeah, we bring love into it is a lot worse. Because he was like, Rachel this, Rachel that. And she's like, it's crazy because I read that webtoon. That's supposed to be coming back. It's been off about 2 years, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been
it was like early in the panoramic.
It was like, before the panoramic. But
we watched it late.
Oh yeah, that's all it was. But even after all that stuff, he's still like, Rachel, like, what's up?
Literally.
Like, he don't listen. Why you on that? He ain't even mad. He's like, come on, Rach.
I love Vine as a character. It's just like, he's so simple. It's like,
and Vine's so sweet. Vine just gets strong for no reason.
You feel, man, I heard.
It's too cold, bro.
I might as well tapping it out
if you're reading not Tower Guy, if you're reading God of High School, you might as well read Tower Guy.
What our viewers don't know is that I have been diligent in trying to elevate my anime and manga intake to bring it back to y'all. So y'all better run these views up and appreciate the work I've been putting in.
Speaking of you saying that, hey, how you feeling about My Hero Where You At Now, bro?
Oh man. Well, I will say I knew this part was coming, but I didn't realize this was it. Well, I'm just gonna talk about where the anime is right now, but where I'm at in the manga.
Like, try to break it down with. Give me like a sentence.
It's so difficult to put in a sentence.
Who they dealing with?
What are they called?
Deliberation?
Yeah.
Is it with the villains?
Yep.
Oh, wait, because like after this 4-on-4, that's what's about to happen next.
Oh, word? Yeah. I love My Hero so much, I don't really be wanting it spoiled, bro.
Yeah, but My Hero is one of them ones that is just so, like, for me, I could wait on, like, Promised Neverland, which was a mistake. I should have just read it. So, in hindsight, just read them all. Yeah. That's just what I learned.
And like, I low-key like the My Hero manga more because the fight scenes in My Hero a lot of times aren't all that. They cool, but they're not, like, spectacular. So, like, I like to leave it to my imagination in the mangas.
Okay. Alright, good.
And it's drawn better. Like, it looks a lot more comic bookish in the manga than it does in the actual anime.
That's a fact.
Like my man's be drawing his ass off. It's crazy.
Gotta see some panels.
Man, Mirio, I love the way Mirio be drawn, bro.
He's a big old buff dude with like a squiggly face. He got 2 dots, bro.
Bro, that be cracking me up, bro. Oh man. We done went all off the rails. We pied, boys.
We pied. It's good to be back.
Reeling it back in.
Oh, it's back on me?
Yeah.
Okay, for my next one, I'm gonna go Piccolo and Gohan.
Okay. Good father, son.
Yeah, I just, and not only that though, but Piccolo was really trying to help Gohan. One, not just taking the role over as his father basically, but also just to bring out and master that latent potential. And I feel like he was able to draw that out a lot of times, or just give him like an idea of like, you know, you have so much more available, like through all of the little tasks and things that he put him through to get him where he was.
Yeah.
I just think that was a nice little training arc.
Yeah, I rock with that for sure. Hey, speaking of, I don't mean to keep going off topic. Did y'all see Piccolo as a black person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
don't.
heard this argument.
Yeah, you heard it too?
I've heard it.
Like, I don't, and I kind of don't get why people do, cause my man's green. But whatever, man. I ain't
But
getting
see,
into it.
I think they talking about not so much like the color of Piccolo, but just
You know, they saying he
like like his placement in the Dragon Ball universe is real like blackish.
Okay.
Raising another nigga kid is black.
He the father. He's an stepfather, bro. I'm a stepfather.
I be hearing people claim it like, I feel like it's just
a head wrap in the, you know what I'm saying?
Pick up on the gooey?
Yeah.
People are Muslim.
Nah, I think it's just not enough black characters in anime for real. So I feel like they just trying to claim whatever.
They trying to make something fit the bill.
Mm-hmm. Like he colored.
Yeah. Hey. Nah, I'm gonna go with mine. One of my favorites was Naruto learning Rasen Shuriken.
Okay.
Yeah, because one, we learned a few things just about like the universe of Naruto. One, we learned that's when we really got into like chakra elements and like how to apply them. And two, we learned like how low key OP Shadow Clone Jutsu was.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Rasen Shuriken was like the first time Naruto got it on his own. Like, cause I always call Naruto, even though he ain't had no parents and nothing growing up, Naruto is a trust fund ninja. But nah, man, like that was like the first time I felt like I seen Naruto was like, okay, he got some nothing, and then the results was there. So that was probably the first time he got my respect.
For real?
Yeah. First time.
Very interesting take.
Yeah.
I think
So you was just watching Naruto for up until then, like, I don't know about this Naruto kid for real, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I was getting sick of Rasengan every fight, bro.
Yeah, that's all you got, bro.
I was getting mad.
You the main character on one attack.
Yeah. So I ain't necessarily mad at that. I can see where you coming from for sure. And now it's starting to make me rethink when I want to have the episode calling out everybody who call fans of Naruto-ards. They got some valid points. I still love Naruto though.
I know Naruto hard, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I consider I might call myself a Naruto. I go crazy for Naruto.
We don't have to.
We Jiraiya Toad, bro. That's all it is.
I am.
You might be a Jiraiya Toad, but
Alright. Alright, dude. Hey, I do got one more.
I got a couple more on the top.
Yeah, cause I want to do a Dragon Ball Z one. It was the Piccolo one, but it was really actually for me when Goku and Gohan went into the hyperbolic time chamber.
Oh, doing the cell side?
Yeah, I feel like it was first time Goku decided to be a dad and teach his kids something.
bro,
And then
nothing ever good happens when the dads are still around in anime. Let's be honest.
oh yeah, Goku did that.
Anything was an omen.
Yeah, if the dad is still around, something
I just seen
terrible.
that clip with Piccolo was snapping on Goku, like, after he gave her that sensu bean, instead of start whooping Gohan ass.
Yeah, man, bro.
And it was crazy because Goku was all the oblivious. He said, Goku, your son does not thirst for battle like you do. Goku was like, what?
He couldn't believe it.
I said,
he's no son of mine.
he's a little boy, wonder why his dad is letting him die. Like, That's
No.
what I see, like, this was being a dad's about.
No, but it was that. You don't get that moment without Goku being an idiot first and foremost. But it was in that hyperbolic time chamber that Goku like saw that potential in Gohan. Like when he was first going Super Saiyan, he like cracked into Super Saiyan 2 just a little bit. He was like, "Ooh, wait, you on to something, my boy?
You got it.
You got it."
I don't know. I feel like he been seeing it from when Gohan was a kid, and he had, but you know, I guess like
We
just
seen it.
more and more.
We said, "Well, Goku busy dying at that moment." Something like that. That fight is sketchy in my mind, low key.
Yeah, no, I think that was right after Goku
Goku
died.
hit him with this.
Yeah, I think that was right after Goku got impaled by Special Being Cannon.
Yeah.
Goku be dying, bro.
Goku be dying. That's man. Dragon Ball beef episode gotta come soon.
It's like,
You gonna be
Goku.
I love Dragon Ball.
Goku be dying,
bro, but it's a lot of gripes I got with Dragon Ball Z. Like, as much as I love it, as much as I appreciate it, some stuff we just gotta acknowledge one day.
Bro, it's zero stakes.
It is as great as it is very flawed.
Very. But
We can get to that. You got another one?
Yeah, you got another one?
Yeah, so it's this new anime called the Nani Poppin podcast, and this one character, Supreme Senpai, is about to go into a training arc to defend Dragon Ball Z with everything he got. And it's just like amazing, bro. It's so spectacular to watch.
About to pull out the VHS tapes and this. About the same training
Whole montage.
Dojo had Yuji doing, bro.
He gonna be right up Wayne State steps with manga panels.
Gray sweatsuit in the freezer.
He gonna be in the Goku fit. Like, who is this guy?
Just jabbing ribs.
You gonna come back next week? Why your beard glowing yellow? What you been doing?
You know, he was a Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Y'all said it was flawed.
They said it was impossible.
Here I am, Super Supreme Senpai.
Not the Super Supreme.
Man.
This nigga sound like a Taco Bell combo. Super Supreme.
He said,
What's on you? Live mas? Oh
man, every week he's gonna take it to a new level. Like by the end of the pie, he gonna be super senpai blue or some shit. Oh man, but nah, I got
Supreme Senpai God.
Supreme senpai guy, bro. Red bone. Oh man. Hey, back on. I think my next one is one that kind of like people kind of overlook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, drink that water.
Man, that's warm me up, bro. I'm tired. I'm funny, man. Then, in Demon Slayer, before he took his Demon Slayer exam, when Tanjiro was training with Sabuto, which was the spirit with the fox mask with the peach orange hair.
Ghost kids.
Yeah, the ghost kids, training with the ghost kids.
Dead people.
And then I like that because at that time, Tanjiro didn't even know. I don't think he knew them spirits.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. And so Sabuto just getting them together and just like pretty much telling him like, you gotta be a man, bro. Like on some Mulan shit. And then and then at the end of the whole thing, like we seen how much Tanjiro leveled up, his hair done got long, and like at the end of the course he was able to cut that bowler. And then I think from there, like even though we only saw him that time, that's probably the last time we seen him. I'm like, oh, Sabuto cold.
Okay.
And like he for sure was my main in the Demon Slayer game that come out.
Bet.
Yeah, I'm doing all Sabuto. I'm calling it now. I don't care who else in the game.
Bet. Alright. Well, I got one more. I'm gonna go from Haikyuu. There was a big training arc where they went to Tokyo and just had like a bunch of practice games. And pretty much everybody was leveling up, but one in particular, Yamaguchi, I think his name Yamaguchi, but he was like pretty much worthless. Like he ain't never get no playing time. He pretty much sucked, and he learned how to like master the serve. So like they'll bring him in like, we just need 1 point, Yamaguchi, and he'll learn how to like curve the ball off a serve or like make it look like it's about to go far and just drop like sliders and what. He got real cold at it. So it was like Yamaguchi finally made something of himself.
I do have one more, but the only problem is we didn't really see the training arc because it was a time skip. But the difference in their ability. Which door would you like me to open?
On this podcast? No.
Oh,
I've never been so disrespected a day in my life.
I already know you're going with it though, bro.
You probably do. Yeah. We didn't get to see the training arc because of the time skip. Slap does know where I'm going with this one. But everybody came back crazy, you know what I'm saying? New abilities. Let's just cut the crap, bro. One Piece.
Oh yeah, my boy finally there.
Yeah.
Bro, he been asking me for like the last 50 episodes, when you gonna learn some hockey?
Oh, you just got to it?
Yeah, the time skip, that's when you learn hockey.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
When they came back and they had to fight those coolant machines and they both just like did like it was nothing. I was
Easy.
Like, yes.
Easy money.
Yes.
Or Luffy just walking off the island, just banging all the little animals like it's nothing to me now.
Bro. You know, with the hockey armament on the Gum bazookas or whatever, I can't wait till I get to the King Kong bazooka or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
The Bounce Man, the Snake Man.
Yeah. Like,
Gear 4.
I don't think Zoro ever becomes better than Hawkeye Mihawk. I just remember the scene from the movie. Zoro was talking crazy, did his 3,000 worlds.
The meteor.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I look at Mihawk is a different animal, bro. But yeah, that was just the training arc had to be crazy. I wish I could have seen it, but I also wasn't mad at the time skip because we got to see the results of the training arc from it. So I'm still gonna say that was one of the greatest training arcs because they came back 100 times better.
Yeah. And like, bro, just in the same fashion, like training arcs that we did get to see. Yuji learning Black Flash.
Yeah,
I got a training arc.
What you got, bro?
LeBron James, bald head, listening to T Grizzly.
Oh, with the rope. Hey, that's a training arc. This is a training arc, bro.
He was putting in work, bro.
That was the summer. That was the summer. That was prime training arc time.
Respect it.
Why that be that so funny, bro? Like, I can't
LeBron, man.
Yeah, I can't pinpoint the comedy in that, but it make me laugh every time I see it.
Maybe it's because of the one guy who redid it and was just like, bro. Because I always see both of them play in my head. So, yeah, I mean, it was some fire training arcs out there. Wait. Oh, you say Yuji and Black Flash, yeah. Yeah, that would have been nice to see some more Yuji development.
The special grade, like, it's concentration. It's drooling.
Alright, if don't nobody else got another one,
Could we count what Toto did for Yuji during that fight, the training arc? Because he was kind of coaching him through that.
a little bit in the beginning, sort of,
That's beautiful.
before the boogie woogie.
He said, my best
Follow my lead, brother. You should crack me up, bro.
my brother.
What kind of women you like?
Sound like tall girls with big asses. That nigga imagined his whole life with Yuji. That joke was so wild. Why is it that he get hold by the girl? He's sick in the head for that, bro. He's sick in the head.
Hey, that's low key. That is wild, bro. Like, he had complete power over this. He was just like, I mean,
Bro.
we got to be set in reality at the end of the day.
He just
bro.
wanted to get comforted by his nigga, bro. That's all he wanted, bro.
I ain't gonna. They gotta make this Bros episode. Future episode tease.
Yeah, one day. One day.
Alright.
So,
Yeah,
so
you got
that's it for me.
Yep. It's time for
Actually, nope. I take that back because I gotta mention it. Rudy from Mushoku Tensei. His whole life is a training arc thing.
Pretty much. How to not be a loser. No
Yeah, you know
more.
what I'm saying?
Good.
Life lessons, but like, I liked his lessons with Roxy the most.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
We are forgetting a very fire training arc.
Ooh,
So I'm a spider, so what? Kodakawa, I hate y'all. But I love y'all work.
bro.
And her whole time in the cave was just a big training arc.
It really was. What?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mind blown right now, bro. It really was. Man, hey, you
And
got caught up, right?
Nope.
God, hurry up, bro. Man.
Bro, it disappeared. I checked for weeks to see if it came back. And then, yeah, when you told me that, I was like, as soon as I stopped checking for it, they wanted to re-rock it. But
Man, she's sweet, bro.
yeah,
She's too sweet.
I'm gonna get caught up. By next episode, I'm gonna be fully caught up.
She too turned up, bro.
For sure. But yeah, that's a great training arc, man.
Yeah, at her first half of the season, training her
Mhm.
from rags to riches.
Legit.
Straight out the womb, had to fight for her life.
So now.
Yeah,
But when you think,
Hey niggas. Alright. So let's get
there's more.
That's it. Now let's get into our Showdown. Today in the Showdown, we're gonna pit God of High School's Jin Mori.
the guy himself.
The guy himself. Anime only. Versus the one and only, the Power of Youth, my guy.
I guess maybe I shouldn't take this. It's too late. I'm already invested. So I'm just gonna break down what they got to offer. You know what I'm saying? The last thing we saw in the anime, Jin Mori just tapped into his Sun Wukong. What is his name? The Monkey King. He just tapped into his Monkey King god abilities. So he was looking very Goku-esque with the Kento Un and the staff. So we didn't see exactly how big the staff can get at the end of that, but we did see he does have the ability to manipulate the wind and lightning. In that fight with Jackal Tech, whatever his name is.
Korean names hard to pronounce.
Now my guy, we also saw in his greatest moments what he could do when he opens up all the gates. He was able to almost one punch Madara, who gave all the Kage a run for their money, and Naruto and Sasuke. The only problem is that is a very limited time that he has to be able to use that. And Madara wasn't fighting back.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people overhype that fight because one, we didn't see people do a few more impressive feats, and two, guy had help. Like guy had help. That fight would have been over long ago.
Yeah, and like I said, Madara didn't really fight back. He was just impressed that somebody was mustering up even that much power to step to him.
He damn near took it just to see what it was about.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna take away from what that was. Poor guy. So with all of that in mind, I think Jin Mori takes it. I just think the Yui would be able to take a lot of those initial hits. It provides defense and attack all at the same time. With his wind and lightning manipulation, you know, he might be able to catch Guy off guard. And it's not just like one lightning bolt. How Sasuke does, he can spam them. I I think at the end of the anime, we saw him use 3 consecutive, right? So, all in all, I just don't think Guy would have enough to counter that. The speed gap, I'm not sure how big it is, because we saw when he extended Yui and ran up it, just at the pace it was going, it looked pretty fast to me, but I don't know if Guy's speed would be so much crazier. So all in all, I think Jin Mori just has too much in the tuck for Guy.
Okay.
And his hand-to-hand combat ability, he ain't no slouch with it either.
You go ahead, BJ. I'm still thinking.
I'm gonna go Guy. I feel like Guy, especially in that 8 gates, I think he is raw strength and raw speed just a little too much for Jin Mori, even in that form. Like, we say he almost one-shot Madara, but it was like, to put this in context, nobody on that entire battlefield could touch Madara.
I spoke about it.
With a punch. It wasn't like he just hit him. It was like he was disintegrating. Like, if Madara didn't have some rejuvenation, he'd have been dead. Just one punch.
I forget how you look in the anime, but in the manga, like his other half is really gone.
Yeah, half his body was gone for sure. But I will say also in the God of High School, we did see Jin Mori like do a kick that basically rattled somebody's brain from the airwave and made it like he distorted their vision and stuff. Y'all remember that? And this was in his base form. He produced that much power, and I don't like physically. I don't think we giving him enough credit just because of the way the 2 universes are. But physically, he's pretty strong just in his base form. Like, if you with the Monkey King enhancements, that strength seemed to grow exponentially. So, like I said, I just don't know if the strength and speed, if it's that much of a difference, how visually it may seem like it just because of the way the 2 fights were animated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might seem greater than what it really is. And that's what I gotta say from that.
Okay. Oh, so I mean, yeah. So, after much debate, I think just going off the piece we was talking about, I think strength-wise, they might be very close because you describing that. Shoot, honestly, Jim Mori's Blue Dragon. It's like if you go on physics, that's pretty much what's it called, Himadora?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Himadora, and that's a 4, 5, 6 gate move. That's a 6 gate move.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think Guy's going 8 gates in this fight. He's probably going 7 at most. But even at 7 gates, I feel like Guy outspeeds Mori. Just from like this is an 8 gate feat, but just stuff when he do like how in midair, Guy is just bouncing Madara around. Like kind of like how Lee did Garda when he unleashed the 4th gate. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like Yui is a good defense because Yui is dang near unbreakable, and Guy doesn't have the power to break Yui. But like even with the Thundercloud, what's it called? You said it's called the how you pronounce it?
Kinto Un.
Yeah, even with the Kinto Un, I feel like Jin Mori does have a lot more firepower than Guy, but Guy got that speed factor. So it's really just like a race against time at that point. Like if Mori, and like honestly, Mori isn't really a defensive fighter.
He not.
No.
He not like he be eating them boys. But like I feel like it's just a race against time for Guy. Like if Guy don't get him in a certain threshold, then Mori winning it.
Now you did touch on what I thought would be the biggest problem because I didn't know how to properly gauge the speed, but you talking about how he was bottling Madara around in the air. that is, that's tough.
That's tough. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
tough.
feel like Mori, like base Mori, is probably like the equivalent of like 4 or 5 games open my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like a fair assessment.
Yeah, and you know, I wasn't really able to gauge just how fast Mori was when he was running up Yui to, you know, put those punches on Jago Tech. But you remember what I'm talking about when he hit him with the end of Yui and was running up it. But I also don't think that from what we saw at that point in the anime, he would have been able to just do it without Yui.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like you probably riding Yui up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And like,
that speed, it might be a big difference in the speed.
I think about people who you fight with, like we have like a hard time with people that like kind of like keep up with his speed. Like I don't think Dawei is anything nearly as fast as Guy is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like him and Dawei was going like blow for blow, like blocking each other, attacking, countering, and all that. Just going off of that, like I feel like Mori got more potential to kill, but Guy just, you know, he's hard to keep up with.
It'll be interesting, especially if Guy takes Mori lightly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I think all in all, I'm saying my answer is Guy got about 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm still standing 10 toes on Mori.
Yeah, because Mori is durable, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mori don't go down.
he's no slouch by any means.
Yeah, like
He
it's
do
his
be
defense.
surviving.
Mori defense, like for a person who don't block punches, his defense is insane.
And I just think he has like crazy reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like one of my favorite scenes is when Il Pui had like kind of like got like the jump on him, and like he had like his foot like by his head, like you ready to kick him. Yeah, that's tough.
he's tough. Never let your guard down, man.
I'm always ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still sticking with Jim Mori though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Slap.
going,
Sounds like he really didn't know who to pick, so he
So
gave both scenarios.
I tried to be our tiebreaker, bro, but I just made things a little worse.
well, I'm going with Guy, but make sure y'all comment.
So we need it because there was no clear winner.
And just to reiterate, we're talking about anime only Mori.
All right.
Yeah, Mappa Mori. That's what we call it.
Mm-hmm.
We are not talking about webtoons Mori because that's a whole different conversation.
Guy isn't a chance, man.
Anime only Mori. The one season that we've been given is what we basing this argument off of. So all you nerds don't hop in the comments trying to school us.
Well, actually, we harness the power of the monkey.
Nah.
Don't come in here trying to school us because we're very aware of who that man
You
is.
know what Mori can do.
Nah.
So,
Mori's planetary level, guys.
Yeah.
City level.
but everybody doesn't read comics and manga and all of that. So just for the sake of the argument, bear with us. Appreciate people where they at.
For sure. So yeah, so season 1, Jim Mori versus Guy. Make sure you comment. Let us know who you think won. We'll be dropping it on the Soch, the Nani Poppin podcast on Instagram. Hop over there and let us know who you think won. So, for sure, moving it on. Let's get into our lookout, no checkout. You know, it's the time we like to tell y'all what we currently watching, give you a little recommendations. And I'm gonna go first. I just started watching this show called Girl Beats Boy. And it's basically about a girl who meets the son of a Yakuza member, like a big Yakuza guy.
I'm watching
And
a lot of Yakuza based stuff lately.
Nah. yeah, and basically he convinces her, or pretty much traps her, to take his place in high school, because it's his job to like go to this high school where basically all they do is whoop ass and conquer the school to recruit new thugs for Yakuza type shit. But the girl, she she basically been like doing martial arts her whole life, so she be giving niggas the hands left and right. And It's a pretty good show. It's weird though, because every episode is only like 8 minutes. So I ain't never seen nothing like it. But
that's different for sure. That reminds me. This ain't really an anime for real, but it's called Bravest Warriors.
Mm.
If anybody was familiar with that, those episodes would be like 8-10 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good. Do they keep the storyline going though?
Yeah, same storyline.
I was about to say, in shows that I watch that are like that, normally they just jump from like thing to thing with maybe one revolving topic. You know what I'm saying?
Nana's though, because they pretty much, they don't always end it like the 8 minutes. Like, in the beginning of the credits, they pretty much doing the episode through the credits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I go. Look out. I'll say look out for. I just started Shadow House. I've been around that. I think it's about 9 episodes so far. I'm on episode 5 as of today. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure where the show's going, but it's good enough to keep me engrossed. Not much action at all, but it seems like it's really one of those psychological thrillers, like mystery type animes. But I'll also say, so I can't say check out yet because it's just good to me.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't want to get my judgment 5 episodes in, but I'm gonna say check out To Your Eternity. Like if you like the day in the life anime, that's definitely a good one. The main character Fushi, we just see him learn a little bit more and more about life as each episode goes, and it's cool to see like how his story unfolds as well as the people around him and how they affect him. So yeah, definitely give that a watch if you can.
Mm-hmm.
I actually will do a double in a day. Normally I only do a lookout or a checkout, but I've been catching up on One Piece, and One Piece is in a very weird space to me because we have a love-hate relationship, but I'm loving it right now. The moments I love in One Piece make it a GOAT show. The moments I hate just make it annoying, of course, but it's all part of the One Piece journey, so, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be wondering with One Piece, like, is it like, did somebody say, hey, you gotta make this last 50 episodes?
Bro, I can't tell you why they do it, but
especially now that you've seen it, that war arc, whenever One Piece show you the map, just know it's about to be bad news. When they were showing point A is where you at and point B is where you gotta go, they was trying to get to Ace, it's like it can't take that long to get that distance.
hey man,
It's like 2 blocks. Like, don't get that nigga. Like,
100 episodes worth of scrapping to do, bro, between the warlords and the admirals. But yeah, that shit was crazy. You know what I really found interesting about that though? What the whole thing? I don't know where the scale sent Goku's power. He was the old fleet admiral.
Yeah, the Buddha.
I had no idea where the scale him, bro.
he asked me.
I mean, you
I don't
can
know.
say that.
I might see something from later, but that Buddha power, but
Blackbeard, I mean, not Black,
That Buddha was sweet to me.
yeah, Whitebeard was like, I'm well aware of Sengoku and what he can do, you know what I'm saying? And then when Blackbeard stole the power, Sengoku went straight up to him and was banging with him.
Sengoku's fleet admiral, bro.
yeah, I'm hip.
Like you gotta be stronger than an admiral to make it a fleet admiral.
Yeah, I gotta see what his power do because I know it's gotta be more because he got a mystic. He got a mystic devil fruit, so I know that gotta come with
You gotta
something
think about this
special.
too, bro. A lot of them are past their prime. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they are all 60s, maybe 60s, bro. They can't go how they used to. Like prime Goku, try up there with prime Guard.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
love me some Garp.
Yeah, I still think Garp is like one of the strongest Marines that exists, but
My
like
boy Garp.
Goku was with him for sure.
My boy Garp said, "Bring me some cannonballs. You want a cannon, bitch? I am the cannon."
that is always funny.
Hold on, this can't be Vicky's Barbecue, but shout out Chef L. Will. I think he just might have got a follow from Vicky's Barbecue. You know Vicky's? You know,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
go crazy.
He said, "Big barbecue, though."
D DM them and see if they trying to sponsor the pod. You know what I'm saying? Arby's ain't been cutting them checks.
You feel me?
This week's sponsors, nuts.
Mixed nuts, man. Members Mark, Sam's Club. Shout out to them boys.
We're sponsored. Trust us. Don't look it up.
And what I do? My checkout. All right.
Do what you say.
Look out for VV Fluoride's Eye song, man.
Mm-hmm.
I see you said was fire.
VV is. It's a very interesting show because there's so many different dynamics that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's a world where androids and humans coexist somewhere along in the future. You see this in the first episode, really the opening scene, so it's not really a spoiler alert. But the androids are murdering humankind, you feel me? Like, really putting them through the blender. So, a guy sends a program back in time to link up with VV, who was supposed to be like the first autonomous android and the only one who still existed 100 years later. And she basically has to go on this mission with this AI program to prevent the war between AIs and humans. So that's basically the gist of it. And it's interesting, man. It's good. You will see a lot of good fights. I like the art. The storyline kind of keep you on your toes because her main mission, every AI has like one singular mission, and her main mission, her most basic function, is to make people happy through her song, through her music, her singing.
Sound like you damn near like from Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
It's damn near I feel except for like medical, it's like music.
Yeah. I guess it's just around the theme, you know what I'm saying? A lot of parallels, but yeah, just the journey they go through in these first few episodes, well, they 9 episodes deep, but it's a good show. Give it a look. That's all I can say.
Okay. I'll bet it up. Now, so moving along to our shout outs. I personally don't have one this week.
You don't?
I do not.
Where's Rob when you need him?
Shout out Rob.
Anybody who keeps up with the
I say
pod?
you couldn't, bro. Anytime you shout out Rob, he's getting a little and littler.
Bro.
You
Every
beat him out
time.
last time. You can't handle smart Rob, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
You just can't do it. Nah,
I guess. You got one?
Nah.
I'm sick of y'all, bro.
How you be coming across all this stuff?
Slacking, man. Y'all be slacking, bro. I told y'all I had a training arc, bro. I've been doing everything I can.
Put
for the
us
pod,
on,
bro.
senpai.
Alright, man. So this week's shout out,
We never
bro.
gotta start just dedicating shout outs to you, bro.
Man, shout out to the Supreme Senpai.
Hey, I will
Always
take that.
coming
I
through with a
appreciate
shout
it,
out.
man. Never fails, bro.
It's Inception. A shout out within a shout out.
Power.
So this is somebody I actually brought up to y'all a long time ago. I would love for them to do some work for us, but I've never officially shouted them out on the pod. So I want them to know that they done caught my eye in Anime Fine. If y'all remember, they're the people that take your picture and turn it into your favorite anime. So I'm gonna go ahead pass that back around because we need a pie portrait. You feel
Definitely
me?
gotta
And
have
who
a pie
better
portrait.
to do the pie portrait than the good folks over at Anime Fine. Not a sponsor yet. I guess that wraps up shout outs. You got one? Black manga?
You know, be on the lookout for maybe a black manga from the black manga.
Okay. Coming soon.
Yeah, and you know what?
Maybe.
Why nobody else got shout outs? I'm just gonna keep shouting out everything I can think of for the time being. Shout out to our brother Pie, MFers in the barbershop, you know what I'm saying?
Most deaf.
I went to get a cut last week, and it was a good time, good vibes, you know what I'm saying? They want to come back. The MFers want to come back. to the village heading in the hood.
It's second
And,
half. The Afro's gonna come back this time, don't they?
Yeah. And just based off the conversation that we had over there, shout out to Djibouti. I told Be Nice I would do it, so shout out Djibouti. If you know, you know.
Man, if you know, you know. If you don't know, go watch, Memphis in the Barbershop.
Right.
He's last
Yeah,
Thursday.
hey, shout out to Be Nice, man. ZB the third. One day y'all know what the ZB stand for.
Yeah, the ZB lineage is very fluke.
Yeah.
Starting from ZB Senior, ZB Junior, fluke. ZB the fourth is actually kind of fluke himself, man.
Okay.
Just recently.
So
But
everybody, hey bro. Everybody want to DZB till it's time to DZB.
Ain't you a fourth?
yeah.
Yeah, you flew. The fifth stands strong.
ZB.
I thought you was junior.
Nah. Australia.
Also Junior.
Oh yeah,
I'm the fifth.
Fluky. Fluky.
Man, the ZB lineage, man. The lineage paved in blood.
How did you get
Shout
in
out.
that lineage? Did you buy it in gold?
It cost me everything. Did you do it? Yeah.
Shout out all of my ZB boys out there, man.
We damn near don't exist, bro.
Yeah. It's like a White Lotus for me. Like there, but it ain't.
We might have to put up what's it called? Something on the gram. Like, have you heard of?
Have you seen the ZBs?
Who are they?
Missing got a fat bounty. They said 1 million berries for whoever can find the ZBs. The ZB family, man. They notorious.
ZBs.
They don't stand for Zolbix either.
The Zolbik boys.
Let's change the narrative. The Zoldy boys. I don't want to be a Zoldy boy. Well,
No, I said,
kill the word nothing.
I saying that. Yeah, that's something. I didn't kill whoever.
Yeah, you could be anybody almost. Yeah, you
He
good.
spent his whole childhood being tortured. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh yeah. He got immunity to poison in the worst way possible.
He just kept getting poisoned.
And he said, look, one day it ain't gonna hurt no more. You good.
You look like, oh, okay.
Man. Well, they got about.
Shout out to Vicky's Barbecue. You guys, if you're hungry, you want some good old fashioned barbecue ribs, maybe some chicken. Got shrimp too.
Big barbecue though.
Alright then. Well, that's about wrap it up.
Yeah, good reunion episode.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to us, man. It's good to be back here with the gang.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Let's negate every shout out we did. Shout out to us. The next trailer for the shout out is gonna be us. It's gonna be the boys.
shout out to everybody here. You hear Yeah, man. It's good to be back with the gang, bro. We took way too long off, but you know,
We had a training art.
yeah,
100% had a training art.
y'all can't tell us this ain't field fire, man. We was in here potting. We got content for y'all boys and gals. You know what I'm saying? And we turning it up from here. It's only up from here. So
Yeah.
shout out to my brothers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, that is another episode of Nani Poppin. I've been your host, BG Bama BJ, the Dub Lord.
You already know what it is. It's the host with no more anime the most, the Supreme Senpai. Lord first,
Show me
the
the side.
Kage. This
Mana.
and our TikToking sound ops.
Hey.